Yo, what's going on, people? This is me, Trey Carey, 14. I go by the name of Trey Carey. Welcome back to episode number 12 of my Madden NFL 17 Connected Franchise Mode. I'm the manager of the Cleveland Browns, and this is week number 12 of the 2016-2017 NFL regular season. As you see here, we're simulating training like we always do every single week. We are going up against the New York Giants this week, so hopefully we can bounce back from last week's loss. So on offense, we worked on the stick pass. On defense, we worked on the gap play, defending the gap. And then, as always, Corey Coleman, Emmanuel Agbar, and Cody Kessler developed XP for the week. So that's it for week 12 practice. More things to do here today. As you see here, we have to spend college points as we always do, or scouting points as we always do. I believe we're on like 45 or something. We're way down the list here. So all these players I've scouted before, obviously. 52, not 45, my bad. Anyways, Tyler McKitchen, whatever how you pronounce it, he is projected to be a mid-second rounder, something like that. Eugene Boulard is supposed to be an early 5th rounder. James Broody, I have some last name, middle 4th rounder. Mac Body is undrafted, and this will probably be the last one. Arthur Lim. He's not scouted just yet, but I spent all my scouting points for the week. So that's it for that. Before we jump into the game today, or whatever, I like to say nothing has changed on offense, defense, or special teams. It's always been the same. I don't think I'm going to change anything because, as you see here, it's past the trade deadline, so I can't make any trades right now. So it's going to stay the same for a while. As you see, Trade Center is not available at the moment. So we lost to the Steelers pretty badly last week. So that means we are third in our conference. The only team worse than us is the Ravens. We're 4-6. So Steelers are 8-2 now. Hopefully we can bounce back this week. We play the New York Giants at home. Hopefully we can bounce back. Afternoon game at home, like I said before. Hopefully we can win today. So they are one overall better than us, but let's hope we can win. NBA on TNT tonight, doubleheader in the playoffs. Spurs, Thunder, Thunder Rockets right now at 5 p.m. Make sure to tune into that as soon as you're done watching my live stream. And then at 7:30, the main game of the night, at least for me, Trailblazers Warriors Game 2. Make sure to tune into TNT. That will be on tonight at 7:30. NFL draft about 2 weeks away, April 27th. Today's the 19th, so it's actually about 1 week away from now. Make sure to tune in to NFL Network to watch that. I'm going to be streaming this for a little while, so we're going to have to wait on 2K. Last but not least, like the stream if you're enjoying my content. Comment if you want me to change anything. Of course, subscribe if you're enjoying my stuff. Last but not least, follow me on Instagram at Trey Carey, TREYCARY, and on Twitter too at TheRealTreyCarey, TheRealTreyCary. That's gonna do it. Hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys at the half. As always, peace out.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today's matchup could be an interesting one. The Browns come in as the top offense in the NFL, and they'll go up against the Giants defense that wants to meet that challenge head on. With that, let's hand it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. They've got the call of this Week 12 matchup.
Thank you, Larry. From the shores of Lake Erie, EA Sports has coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, it's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the New York Giants and the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, we're in November now, so this is where you really need to settle in, start getting down to business.
And in baseball, they talk about the dog days of August. November, these are the dog days of football, trying to get in position for the big push.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by Eli Manning, the Giants' all-time leader in passing yards and touchdowns in his 13th season now.
I've always loved his demeanor. He's able to maintain an evenness to his play. Didn't matter whether he threw 4 interceptions or 4 touchdown passes. You really couldn't tell. And I think that's one of the great things that he possesses and attracted the Giants to him. I know the former GM loved that, but he also loved how he could elevate his game in big moments.
Here's Vereen. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. The big nose tackle, Danny Shelton, there to swallow him up. The New York Giants offensively, their starters, and one guy out wide to take a look at, Sterling Shepard.
A really mature man in every way coming out of Oklahoma. Personally and professionally, you can play him out wide, play him in the slot. He can return punts for you. He's a dynamic playmaker.
They stick on the ground. Again, it's Vereen. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. And now the starting defense for the Browns.
If your day involves blocking Danny Shelton, you better pack lunch and dinner. It's an all-day job.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
A good explosive run there sets him up with a new set of downs, and every team wants to start their game with a really nice drive. 3 and out. No one wants to see that, and they were able to avoid it after that run.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. It's already 2nd and 12. The defense hoping to push them back more. They'll run it now out of the gun. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. It was Willie Young that wound up getting him down. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. He finds Beckham complete. 23 yards on the play. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. They go play action for Jennings. Now Manning. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Manning. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A very solid gain of 27. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
And the seemingly endless drive continues. They'll try to run it with Vereen. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. 3rd and goal. Can the offense punch it in here from the 1? And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Now, on fourth down, we know the difficulty factor goes way up, and we know it would be a disappointment for them to just kick a field goal here after driving all the way down the field. But I also know one other thing. It'd be a bigger disappointment to come away with no points.
So they get 3. They were hoping for 6. An unlucky number 13 play drive.
Well, you go to the sideline after putting 3 points on the board, happy, but you wanted to be ecstatic. You wanted to have 6 on the board. On the opposite sideline, though, the defense, I think they're high-fiving each other, only giving up 3 after letting them run that much offense.
Now a play fake here on first down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And Cap, of course, was a great baseball player, drafted as a pitcher. He kind of showed his arm right there, didn't he?
Yeah, he let that one go, didn't he? That was a catcher putting down the #1 signal for the fastball and turning it loose. It was needed in that situation, though. He had to throw a tight spiral and a hard one in order to get it in there for a completion.
Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
I think we need to come up with a different name for this position. We keep calling it the fullback position. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback, but we know this. Whoever's coming out of that spot is usually bigger and stronger, and they may not run away from people, but they'll run through them.
Yeah, able to shed tacklers. We saw it right there. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Okay, let's just make this one simple. We know that the running game is not their thing, but they can't just throw it on every single down without expecting some real heat from the pass rush.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
On for the field goal try, Robbie Gould. His career long, 58. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Giants with the early lead. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Snickers. You're off your game when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with a football here as we begin quarter number 2, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And the Browns getting set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Kaepernick now to throw. They find some open field here. Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. Kaepernick now on first down. It's caught. It's Barnidge over the middle. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Well, the coaches mentioned they weren't as concerned about big play offense. They thought they could get some shorter, quicker stuff and be consistent, and that's kind of what they showed there.
What they saw in preparation, what they saw on film, is a defense that likes to get out fast in terms of coverage, meaning...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Josh Gordon with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns can grab the lead if they hit the extra point. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. But that was well executed.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They'll run again with Marine. Oh, little 360.
Oh,
Cuts it out to the sideline. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. And you talk about great blocking up front. I don't think he was even touched, not a finger on him, until he was brought down to the ground.
I think we heard the whoosh as he went by, didn't we? Right through the gap. No one there, as you outlined. No one touched him at all. A free sprint into the secondary.
Yeah, that's what you call breaking free right there. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up the play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
It's a 6-yard run. Leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position now more than ever is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play. On every snap, a defense is trying to establish who they are, but on 3rd and short, that's really when you put it out there and tell people who you are, and that's exactly what they did. For the offense, they're looking at their offensive line and saying, guys, where are you? We need you on those plays.
They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The tight end, Gary Barnidge, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
That was a terrific job by the defense stopping them on 3rd and short. But sometimes you get some visual cues from the offense because when they're going in short yard situations, you might see the offensive line come in tighter together, a little more shoulder to shoulder, trying to wedge a hole in the middle. They didn't get it done on that play.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
It's a result-oriented business, and the result here is a 1st down. But my goodness, that has taken a huge chance on 4th down, especially that deep in your own territory. But they made it pay off.
To throw, Kaepernick. Caught, left side, it's Barnidge. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
It's a nice catch there by Gary Barnidge, and there's no getting around it. The emergence of him has been nothing short of stunning, hasn't it?
Yeah, first 6 years, total 44 catches. Then at age 30 last year, he goes for 79.
Who says you don't get better with age?
Being chased out left. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he powers his way up past the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Underneath for Johnson. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson, and he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. Kaepernick now on first down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And put a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Ooh, long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down. To throw is Kaepernick. Buying time to his left. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. On first down, Kaepernick. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Terrell Pryor that time. That'll bring up second down. Second down following the incompletion. Back to the air on second down. It's Kaepernick. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Offense has been out there a while. This is their 14th play in this series. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. To throw, it's Kaepernick. And that will be incomplete as well. So on fourth down, here's Brandon Fields to kick this one away. Back deep, it's Odell Beckham. And this one's going toward the sideline. They'll try to play keep away from Beckham. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Yeah, simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. And this is Shepard on the catch. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Manning now on first down. It's his running back, Shane Vereen. And he gets this one all the way up to the 40-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jamie Collins in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Manning to throw on second down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Shane Vereen, the intended receiver there. And that'll make it third down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. They'll run. It's Vereen. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. This is taken at the 18. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And possession will change here with very little time remaining until halftime. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now a play fake here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. 20 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a Cleveland first down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before half for Kaepernick. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body.
So that's going to do it for the first half here in downtown Cleveland. We should be losing right now, but somehow we're winning 76 against the New York Football Giants. Good half by us. We could have been better. Obviously, that turnover in the first quarter wasn't the best for us, but it is what it is. So we lead 76. We have 126 passing yards, 36 rushing yards, 6.4 average yards per play, and surprisingly 0 takeaways. So here's the highlights from the first half. Colin Kaepernick throwing a beautiful out route to his wide receiver, I believe Terrell Pryor, I'm not completely sure. We got a good completion by him, complete pass. A highlight from the New York Football Giants. I try to pass the ball over the middle and it gets intercepted. Another highlight from us, Colin Kaepernick passes to, I believe, Josh Gordon. And yes, it is. And he catches the pass and scores the only points of the day for us. Another highlight for us, Colin Kaepernick passes to Gary Barnage. He has 4,000 career catching yards. Great job by him. Highlight here from New York Giants. I throw a ball and it's intercepted. I throw off my back foot and it gets picked off. That's going to do it for the first half. Hope you guys enjoy the second half. I'll see you guys at the end of the game. Peace.
We'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants defense getting ready to go here. And the interception the last time, their third takeaway of the game, Charles.
They're just flocking to the football so well. And not only are they doing that, they're making big-time plays and taking it away from them. Big hits, big plays. They're looking very good in this ball game.
You said flocking, flying to the football. Coaches always use that, don't they?
They really do. It's almost as it goes back to the old, when they click off the frame at the end of a play, they want to see all 11 defensive guys in that picture.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Steps away to his left. So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is in a running back drop.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. Throwing now is Kaepernick. And Barnidge has it on the right side. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. And he's going to go down. Back across midfield, he's sacked at the 46. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
To throw, Kaepernick. It's caught. It's Barnidge over the middle. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And he finds Barnidge. He's got it. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the...
Corey Coleman! And all the way in! Touchdown, Cleveland! Corey Coleman, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On 1st and 10, here's Manning. Hits his target, the tight end, Will Tye. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
They'll run here with Vereen. So a good spin move, but not a whole lot to show after as he's taken down. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First-level defensive line, second-level linebackers, third-level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first-level run, and it was stopped by a second-level player.
Here's Brad Wing now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So 3rd and inches, trying to pick it up the middle. He had nowhere to go, tackled for a loss.
And you know how we talk about double A-gap pressure, meaning linebackers going in the gap between the center and the guard on either side? Well, it's not always to get to the passer. Sometimes you do that to prevent a running play. Worked pretty well in that situation.
And the Browns offense back out there ready to take over. Throwing on 1st down is Kaepernick. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said?
It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for Cleveland. 42 yards.
So let's go ahead and add to the difficulties of guys trying to cover receivers. They got to deal with speed, shiftiness, all of that stuff. But how about when they have height and length and deep downfield? You throw the ball up in the air. That's how they uncover at the end of a route. by being able to go up over the top and make a big catch.
4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now Kaepernick, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Gary Barnidge hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season, and the Browns add on to their lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field, but now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Shane Vereen now gearing up to help lead this offense back out there. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
On second down, here's Manning. Now the ball comes loose, but fortunately he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Fresh set of downs here, and defensively maybe an opportunity miss there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble. And big sigh of relief, huh?
Yeah, usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the defense, but not there. He hops right back on it.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And this defense looks for one more stop here on third after the run.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Here's Brad Wing now as he's on to punt for New York.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On first down, Kaepernick. Caught left side, it's Barnidge. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. And look at the numbers, a repeat performance. It seems right now it doesn't matter how many guys they're going to put on him, he's going to catch the football.
And when you hit that zone, and that's what he's in right now, where everything is working well for him, and I think it's in combination with what the offense coordinator is doing. He's a primary target. He looks at his play sheet, knows he wants to get him the football, and has designed some routes effective for the last 2 weeks. He's really been fun to watch.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. On second down, here's Kaepernick. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Let's discuss now this performance as it relates to the last one. You know, a week ago, and we saw it. Some pinpoint accuracy. He's displaying that again.
That was a fun film session for us, wasn't it? Able to kick back and watch him work. And what we saw was a confident leader, a guy in control, making excellent throws at times. And he's brought that with him in this ball game as well. And I'm starting to think that he's starting to feel like, yeah, I got this thing down pat. And I think the team will come along with him.
He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
From midfield, here's Kaepernick. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
That throw good for 4. It's second down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. He's got his man on the crossing route. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
It'll go as a gain of 12, and that'll be good for a Cleveland first.
Now that looked like the Colin Kaepernick we got to know early in his career. Able to scramble and pick up a first down. We haven't seen as much of that in recent time.
Yeah, you know he's got the size to do it. Out of high school, 6'5", 170, but now 230, and we see what he can do with that frame.
And I heard people didn't want to step in as a hitter against him because he's a pretty darn good pitcher in high school, too.
92-mile-per-hour fastball in high school. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Corey Coleman, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback. Last year would have come out to the 20. This year they'll move it out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time. Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Call it a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a second down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That's play.
Touchdown, Giants! Victor Cruz, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They come out here in the eye. The first down carry here for Johnson. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. The safety Landon Collins there to make the tackle. So this is the 2nd consecutive week as you look at the numbers that he just doesn't seem to have the same pop as we normally see him with.
Is there an injury we don't know about?
That's what I'm wondering.
Because that's a legitimate question right now. We're used to speed, power, all coming together. And what I've always loved about him is his vision. You know, last week he didn't have that as well. Always thought he was picking the wrong hole to try and run through. And his blockers, they seem to be getting him to the right place, but he picked the wrong spot. We're seeing some of that again this week. Can they snap it together? Can they get back in sync? Because normally we see them go together very, very well.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. 6 yards still to go here on 2nd and goal. And he goes back. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal. To throw, Kaepernick. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Gary Barnidge with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
The Browns defense getting ready. Manning now on 1st down. Cruz has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And now they're in the hurry-up. Manning going to throw. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Unable to connect on the 1st down pass play. Now it's 2nd down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
He gets it to Sims, complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
To throw is Manning. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it but was not in bounds. Incomplete. A 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. And now the Browns coming out on the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because
there goes Duke Johnson. The 30, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Duke Johnson, 76 yards. And the Browns are pouring it on. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And New York set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Manning again here on 2nd and 10. And this is Shepard on the catch. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And he hits the tight end. It's Deion Sims. And that one good for 16 yards and a first.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And that's complete. It's Sims. And he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing is Manning. And his throw is incomplete. Deion Sims is tight end, the intended target. And it's 2nd down. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Manning to Shepard, complete over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Into the red zone now. Manning looking for someone to throw to. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So incomplete on first. Let's see what 2nd down has in store.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Manning to throw on 3rd and 1. It's caught. Shepard. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. One final try now from Manning. He's got time in the pocket, and that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD.
So that's going to do it here from downtown Cleveland. Excellent performance from Colin Kaepernick this game. Excellent job by our staff in general. Great wins for us, and great job by the Giants too, putting up good numbers, which is not enough. As you see here, we put up 0 in the first, 7 in the second, 14 in the third, 21 in the fourth, as we easily get this win 42-17. to 18. I think that's what it was. 42-12. I don't know. Here's a highlight here. Gary Barnage scoring a touchdown. Josh Gordon scoring a touchdown. A ton of people scored a touchdown on my team. Victor Cruz doing the sauce right there in the end zone. Duke Johnson scoring his touchdown of the day. That was really important for him since he was having a not good day. He made it up right there. Josh Gordon scoring another touchdown. As you see here, final score 42-12. My bad. 42-12. 346 passing yards, 163 rushing yards, 9 average yards per play, and 0 takeaways. Eli Manning has a 75 completion percentage, 299 yards, and a touchdown on the day. And Colin Kaepernick had a 72.2 completion percentage, 350 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Excellent day for him. He used to be really bad in the beginning of the season. His throws were not that accurate. He was getting sacked a lot, but his performance was excellent today. He made amazing throws. He scrambled a lot and got a lot of yards. He fumbled once, but the offense recovered, which was good. So excellent performance by him. I'm very happy of his performance today. So several people increased XP. Like I say all the time, I will be spending all of that at the end of the regular season. So I will be doing the bye week real quick before this episode is over. So this next week, week 13, is just our bye week. So we have training to do. So as you see here, I'm going to simulate training as always. Great performance by us today. I'm really happy of what we could accomplish today. But anyways, as you see here, the flood pass was worked on offense, and then cover 2 was worked on defense. And then as always, Corey Coleman, Emmanuel Arba, and Cody Kessler increased their XP for the day. So that's going to do it for week 13 practice. Last but not least, thing to do is spend our scouting points on college players. I believe we're on like 50 or 60. We're way down the list here. As you see here, 57, Otho Lim is undrafted. Gabriel Levins is a late 2nd rounder. Max Mann is a mid 7th rounder. Emmanuel Hutchinson is undrafted. Gabe Aubrey is a early 4th rounder. Navari Gatewood is a early 5th rounder, and this is the last one. Spencer Ball, we can't see yet because we don't have enough points to scout him. So that's gonna do it for this week. Obviously no changes. We're third in this conference. Let's advance this week. So week 13 is in the books. I will be playing week 14 on Monday. I believe that's the 24th, I think. I'm not sure. But I will be playing the Cincinnati Bengals. Make sure to tune in to my channel on Monday night, 5 p.m. on my channel to watch that. NBA doubleheader tonight on TNT. Make sure to tune in to TNT right now to watch the Thunder and the Rockets. It's on right now, and then at 7:30 in about an hour and some change. It will be the Trailblazers and the Warriors game 2. If you enjoy this, make sure to give it a like, comment if you want me to change anything, and subscribe if you're enjoying my content. Last but not least, follow me on Instagram at Trey Carey, TreyCary, and also on Twitter at The Real Trey Carey, TheRealTreyCary. That's going to do it. See you guys on Monday night. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys Monday night. Go Cavs.